Are we live?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Hi guys.
What's up? What's up?
We are back. So today we are gonna go live with someone really special and very talented. And yeah, we are also fangirling and boying right now. So it's gonna be Tammannah Bhatia. Let's hype her a little bit before we get her online. And are you guys ready? Let's add her.
Yeah.
Say, no?
Yeah. Do that.
Okay, she's here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yep. Add.
And she's coming, I think.
Oh! Look who is there.
Hello. Hello.
Quarantine.
I forgot music sounds. I've forgotten. Someone please say 1, 2.
How are you?
What's up?
Very good. Very good at home.
You're looking so
like
beautiful.
Everyone else. So are you. I can see everyone's dressed up.
Yeah, I got ready for you. I always get ready.
Thank you. Yeah, this is, I think, doing a live, that motivation to get ready and to meet people like जो हम normal इंसानों के जैसे मिलते हैं. And I can see Piyush and I both need a color touch up of the hair.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh God. He's been growing his
salon
hair.
session is pending.
Yeah. Now let's see. Now तो थोड़ा खुल गया है.
Yeah.
But again,
everyone.
yesterday. Yeah. Now. So what's been up?
All has been good. I mean, for me, I haven't realized how so much time has elapsed. Because I think I needed some time out from my work life, because I've always been someone who's worked so hectically. Traveling, and so now I'm enjoying this period at home. But yeah, I do miss working. I do miss being on set. I miss the traffic everywhere. I miss the whole shebang. But yeah, I guess these are unprecedented times. So सब उसी के साथ जुड़े जा रहे हैं.
Yes.
But I hope soon, things get a little better, and we can also meet up, work, and stuff.
I know.
We were doing the training.
I just started training before the lockdown, and then bummer.
It was going so good, and then suddenly it happened.
That routine is still remaining. Let me tell you.
Yeah. And I've seen you nail it. So that's my idea is to get to 50% of what you've done. And
you will do it, yeah. Hey, that's not.
You will do it. You will do it. There's no doubt.
No, but I'm really so proud of the both of you, because I've seen Genda Fool and I'm like, wow, I love what you guys have done with the choreography. And getting better with everything you're doing. And I imagine you creating some memorable songs which people are going to follow and people are going to remember. And
you are going to perform.
Yeah.
That's also going to happen, hopefully.
Of course. I'm waiting to do something. In fact, I hope soon after, when things get normalized.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what will the new normal be. The max to max is going to be me wearing a mask and performing. That's maybe the new normal.
Cool. Maybe something like this.
You can create a routine for me with a mask.
Yeah, full.
There's like a dance crew also. Called the Kinjas. They're from not from India, and they actually have a mask on throughout, from the beginning. So that's their style statement. So I think that's going to be for all the dancers now. If the
now it's going to be for all of us.
Yeah,
for sure. For sure.
So see, we see you do a lot of live sessions.
Yeah.
And you're doing all these fitness tips and stuff. So we didn't want to make it like a interview. So we have a few questions.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very like, you have to be very casual about it and just have fun with us.
Of course.
Okay.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
here.
Awesome. So yeah. So let's start.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Piyush, start.
Okay, I'll start. Okay. So this first question I ask, actually everyone I ask this question because it's very, I think it's very close to heart.
Yeah.
So you have to tell me that your one moment where you realized that you can act and no one can stop you.
Yeah, like you
And
can
you
take it as a
felt
career.
you felt that confidence in you that you will take it as a career now. You will not stop. So that's a calling from inner calling. You can say, tell us that exact moment when you felt that.
So it was when I was in school, and I was 15 years old.
Damn,
I'd already
15
shot
years
my
old.
first
So
film.
young.
I'd already shot my first film by then. I was in my 10th
Wow.
grade. I remember going to
Superb.
school in like my going for dubbing in my school uniform. So that phase was still like a discovery period where I was like, okay, let me give this a shot. And of course, I always wanted to be an actress, but because I'm not from the film industry, I don't have anyone else in my family from the film industry. I didn't know how it's going to go. But then there was this one opportunity that came my way while I was giving my 10th prelim examination. And that was like the first ad commercial that I got.
Just 1 second. I think little network.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah. It's better.
So there was this ad commercial I had to do in the midst of my prelim examinations, 10th. And I worked 3 days non-stop, like day night, because in the day I was shooting. I've literally like gone to the parlor in the morning, then gone to shoot, then next day in the night studied, gone and given an exam, the prelim examination. So I've done this for 3 days.
The 10th boards.
The 10th ka exam.
Oh God.
So that's when I realized that this is something I want to do for my life, because the way I worked, like I think my I'm sure you guys have worked with Kiran Devan sir at some point. So he was the cinematographer for that, and he was my uncle actually. He was my friend's father. I mean, he's my friend's father. So so we were on set, and he was like just giving me coffee. He was like, because I was a kid basically on location, and I was being like pampered and babied. Then because I said I have never seen myself go so
out there,
so all out for anything. So it was when I was doing this, did I realize that okay, this is what I really want to do, and this is what my calling is.
Awesome. So that was like pretty early on.
Yeah.
And it was so clear back then.
I mean, awesome. I feel like I had immense clarity as a kid. I think abhi as हम लोग बड़े होते हैं, I think तभी ज़्यादा confused हो जाते हैं. But otherwise, as a kid, there's immense clarity.
Because we don't have any like complicated thoughts coming in. We're like clear कि नहीं ये अच्छा लग रहा है. So let's do this.
Yeah.
That
absolutely.
And your school friends must be like, yeah, she's shooting a film, and late night she's studying and giving exams.
So did you pass that?
Did you? How?
Those 3 exams I did not
pass. Clearly, that's why. You were so
I did not pass those exams. But they let me give my board exams, so thankfully I made it for that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Super, man.
Awesome. But that happened with me also recently in college, not during school.
Yeah, school.
So it was like my last 15th, like the graduation wala end exams. And Tadhi I did this show on Star Plus, Dance Plus. So I left those exams for this, obviously. And then yet it's pending. I haven't finished it.
See, I feel like education is extremely important. I am someone who is really for education. Yeah. But in certain professions, when they come to you at a certain age, if you do not embrace them at that age, especially creative fields, because I feel like the younger you are, right, sometimes you're just open to thought and you're open to new things. You imbibe a lot faster. you're not all, you don't already have a preconceived idea about things, so you're a lot more responsive. As you start growing older, I feel it's, in my opinion, it gets more difficult to imbibe into a new workspace. So I feel like if you get the opportunity and if you are inclined, you know, kids should take it seriously. Parents should encourage it. And in our case, we had folks who were like, in your case, your dad is, you know, who is already from the film industry. And for people who don't know, he is my director of entertainment, and really, really special.
The dog film.
My dog film, and also like, I think I have this really, really amazing bond with your father, and he's someone I completely adore. So I think parents like ours are very, very, we are lucky to have them.
We are blessed.
We're blessed.
Yeah, that's so true.
Nice.
Okay, so basically it was school days.
Yeah.
School days. My school days.
The school days.
Super.
Awesome. Okay.
Super.
Okay. So the next one is,
Go for it.
do you have any particular Gana, any particular song that reminds you of a relationship? This relationship can be any relationship.
Or memories also.
Or a memory. Or anything.
Yeah.
A Gana.
A song.
Yeah.
It's like that
Tera
the
Yaar
music.
Hu Main.
Tera Yaar Hu Main.
That is like my all out favorite. It takes me like, it, of course, for me, it's like all my friends, my close friends. That's a song that actually makes me emotional.
But you have a lot of friends. I keep on seeing your stories and everything. You're always chilling with them.
I have a very small crew. Yeah, I have a very small crew, but I think we're all हम लोग अपने ही धुन में रहते हैं. We're quite crazy. So yeah, it's not like I don't have 10,000 friends, but जितने भी हैं, it's like they're hardcore. Yeah.
So Tera Yaar Hu Main.
Tera Yaar Hu Main. And any song that reminds you of a like situation, or like somewhere you are driving on a highway and you remember that I went through this path, and it reminds you of a music. You know, it's happened sometime.
You relate to it.
You relate to it.
Yeah, I think Duriyan.
See?
That is the song which takes me back into like, so when I was when that song was released, I think I was shooting in the Ghats. I was shooting like somewhere on a mountain top. So I used to be hearing that song while going and I have like the vertigo kind of issue where I have to.
I know.
So for me, every time I hear that song, it just takes me back into that shooting location which I had to reach in the morning.
It's stuck here.
Duriyan was not a relationship; it was a location. Reaching that
it was a ghat.
Super.
But nice. So you like mostly like subtle kind of music.
Melody.
Melody. Yeah. Very like chill and go with the flow. Long drive, wala vibe.
Wow, absolutely. And the weather is so good now. It's full that weather only. Chai, pakode. I'm missing your dad a lot. I'm missing your dad a lot. He would totally want to give company.
Yeah, he would. He wants to give a company to everybody, I think.
Yeah, but things like chai and pakode, I wouldn't blame him. It's very, very, very tempting.
But he's losing a lot of weight this lockdown.
I'm impressed. I'm happy he's doing that.
Announcement हो गया सबके सामने.
Yeah, this is you officially announced that he's on a diet. Now he has to keep up with it.
He has to. Now that Tammannah knows about it, he has to.
Yeah.
How long you stayed? How long you stayed at home? 75 days back to back?
It's been 3 months, right? So yeah, I did get out to like get stuff like basic essentials. And I would in my building there is also my gym area, so I work out in my building. So
हमारा तो बंद हो गया.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, so I can't access the gym in my building, but there is an area which is
area.
I made that space into a gym because then that's practical. Because घर में initially I was training at home, but I was just finding it hard to breathe inside my room while
ventilation is important.
Yeah,
is also important, and it's a problem inside. And हम लोग वैसे भी पूरा दिन घर में रहते तो anyway breathing becomes
कुछ तो करे बाहर जाके.
Yeah, so I mean honestly that's just an empty space, so I was utilizing that. And the problem was I landed up in this lockdown without any weights, without anything. I didn't even have like zero.
Did you arrange for it?
So I took it from my building ka gym only. I had to literally borrow it because I didn't have any of my own.
But
Yeah.
fitness is very important.
No,
Yes.
forget that. Like the days I wouldn't work out, right, I would have a headache. So it was more like I had
Like
to
a
train
break.
because, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think for us, we're just very used to working out. It's not
True.
about fitness.
True.
It's not about the aesthetic anymore. It's not like कि अपने
True.
को अच्छा दिखने का, अपने को पतला होना है. That's
Hmm.
not the situation. I mean, but it's more. I mean, of course, that is one aspect to it. But more than
Yeah.
that, you just want to feel good.
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It feels good. Yeah. You feel
Yeah.
satisfied at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and हम लोग को मतलब सेट पे इतनी मरने की आदत है. We are like unless we don't feel like किसी ने मारा है ना पकड़ के. तब तक
Too much aram is
Too much,
happening.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I am feeling like I haven't taken. I think the last time I was like this was maybe when I was in school, like 8th standard, summer vacation.
But yeah,
But seriously.
whenever we used to message you also or anything, I'm traveling here, I'm doing this. You're so busy
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
It must be like,
But for me, because most of my work was in the south, for me, the
Yeah.
past 15 years has been travel. Like,
yeah,
so, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I enjoy that. So,
awesome.
Okay.
Okay, next time.
So I'll ask you the next question. You have done so many dance sequences in your life. You have done so many songs, and you have done Indian, you have done Western, so
All kinds of.
So, which was that you found the most, difficult, or maybe that you got, it's not happening. It's difficult sequence, and it, you know,
It took time.
it took
huh?
time, and
Like you being a good dancer and everything, still it was like tough.
yeah,
So there were two major points where that happened. One was, of course, the song I did with Prabhu sir, where we shot it in 3 different languages, and that had a mixture of different dance forms. And it's a filmy number, but it still has different dance forms being used in it. And I'm supposed to be possessed. So, but I'm like still a like very like I'm a heroine, like a heroine's ghost has possessed me. So it has to be like
Okay.
great dancing, basically.
Okay.
So of course that was an experience that really was challenging, and I spent 15 days rehearsing for it, and Prabhu sir was there to help me, learn my moves, and I mean I really am like I'm going to be like indebted to him for life, because he really put in so much of his time, which I did not expect him to put. And he also had 3 of his other teachers who constantly were with me, and everyone was teaching me a different step. So whoever knew whichever step better than the other, that person would
That
teach
was
me
the
that one
person.
step. Yeah, so that song was something that I really worked for, and
Okay.
it really made me confident as a dancer. Like I enjoyed, but that song brought me confidence.
It helps
So
you.
it helped me, and it also
Yeah.
helped me learn new styles, because I wasn't exposed to that. I wasn't exposed to hip hop. I wasn't exposed to that kind of body language. So that
Right.
helped me move out of a certain body language that I had prior to that. But what really scares me, and it scares me even till today, and I recently had to attempt it in a film called Saira, was classical dance, because I'm not a trained dancer. So whenever I have to attempt anything that's classical, I get really scared, and
All the
I find it
mudras
very,
and
we to can't think about it. We
I
both.
get damn scared. I actually get very scared, and
It is.
I actually panic. And I remember one of the days I was in set of Saira, and I could not get a dance move, and I literally started crying. And my director was like, "Why are you crying?" Because he was like, he actually started
happens,
laughing. He was laughing. I think he was laughing. He was like, "Isko kya ho gaya? He ro kyun rahi hai?" But it's just that you are so like, you just don't want to mess it up,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
firstly
yeah.
you
You wanna get
understand
it
for
right.
people. Because if you are playing a classical dancer, you cannot not get a move right, because it's like there's people who spend 18 years of their life mastering that art and
Doing that
mastering that
thing,
dance
yeah.
form, and
Yes.
then you come and do something silly and you ruin it. It's it's heart wrenching.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But
that was
but that's there that you like whatever we've seen of when you do an Indian styled, like I'm not even saying proper classical, or if you
Yeah.
do like a Western, Indo-Westernish, that difference really shows on you.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
वो
The
मतलब
switch.
you ढल जाते हो.
Yeah.
The
The switch.
switch is very great.
That's something
So-
that as an artist, I think in today's time and age, whether you dance or you perform or whatever you end up doing, I think the idea is to transform into that. And in fact, what
Yes.
we were trying to do in our training was to
Yes.
to bring about a change in body language. I think that's something
To
for a
upgrade
dancer
a little
to
bit.
keep reinventing.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's what I hope I'm gonna do with you guys.
We are
Yes.
so wanting to.
Reinvention 2020
Yes. 2020 में होगा कि नहीं वो नहीं पता है but
होगा होगा होगा. It's
होगा.
just positive.
let's
Okay,
stay
okay, okay.
नहीं
positive.
हुआ थोड़ा टाइम के बाद तो ऑनलाइन क्लासेस शुरू कर देंगे अभी.
Ready, ready for
Live
we
से
we
सीखेंगे हम लोग.
we
Live
are
से.
doing workouts online only. Our trainer
Yeah.
comes online and we are
And he's
doing
like,
like
come
that
on,
only.
don't stop, don't stop. It's so weird, such a small screen, and you're like, okay, हाँ, okay, हाँ.
Yeah, you're like, that's
Is my
what.
posture right?
But you know, it's actually opened that idea that you can do stuff online, which we couldn't have ever imagined. Like none of us
Yeah.
could have thought हम लोग workout online करें.
Yeah.
But सब
नहीं.
कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, क्योंकि कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते
No other option.
No other option.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, next one. So your best feature, now that you're so beautiful, Tammannah, and you know, लड़के मरते हैं, जैसे like I'm just because this guy also he doesn't say it out loud, but
Sweet.
on this live session I'm gonna say this, or you only say it, how much you
No,
have
but
the love.
I've
He's always told me. He's always
I
always
always,
been
yeah.
honest
मैं
about
बस
it.
hype कर रही थी.
I've been liking every post.
Yeah,
I've been
commenting.
commenting. I feel like, you know, I have to confess. I have to confess. That's happening all the time.
Okay, so now that इतना हमने अभी तारीफ किया है
Yeah.
आपका, what do you think is your best feature? Like
Yeah.
it can be your face, anything, your body language, anything.
You mean physically, right? You want me to specify something
Physically,
physical.
physically. अंदर से तो you are goddess, but बाहर से also.
अंदर से हम तो सभी देवियां हैं. हम सब
देवियाँ. Okay, go.
Okay. Um.
We are not forcing you, huh?
Eyes, no, maybe
Eyes?
lips. Eyes are like sub because like eyes are still. I think
Eyes.
lips.
Lips.
Pout.
Okay, so lips. Okay. Hashtag hot.
Won't. It's sounding so.
How are you going to
Won't.
write it in English?
Hashtag
Is what I
won't.
want to know. Because it's gonna sound, it's gonna look like
Autocorrect's gonna help me in this.
it's gonna be like hot, but like as if you spelt it wrong.
Yeah. But ठीक है ना?
Haunt.
Hot.
Okay, so it's the lip.
Lips, yeah.
Awesome. You have anything to say?
Yeah.
What next question?
Next question.
Next
Yeah. Yes, I will say. I thought she's saying you have anything to say on, you know, compliment. Yeah, I always
That's what I
do.
was actually saying.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Yeah. So, it's a very simple question. One of our videos, you have seen all our videos. So
Okay.
which one is that one video that you liked the most, where you felt like these guys are amazing?
Or
And
it can also be a choreography.
anything.
The songs that we've done. If you've like seen.
For me,
all that.
I thought recently because of what you did with Genda Fool, I feel like it's very. See, at the end, whatever we do with dance, I feel like the idea is for us to also make people dance. It's not just what we are doing. So with a song like that, I think what you did is you made dance and the entire joy of dancing accessible to a lot of other people and people who want to dance. Like from, you know, वो जो party में जो uncle जो एकदम वो dance करते हैं, वो भी कर सकता है. You know, a trained dancer can also do your moves. So I feel like at the end, dance is not meant for professionals only. It's meant for everyone. So I feel like it's also an expression of joy. It's an expression of, I mean, every emotion, literally.
Yeah.
You can express every emotion with dance. So I feel like you achieve that with Genda Fool, and I feel like that's what makes you more people get to know of you, more people get to understand your style, more people relate to you. So as a creative person, that was a move ahead.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But we have to do something with you. Like obviously training and all. It's like.
It's just the lockdown. If it wasn't,
it is that. Yeah. What else?
We would be at the studio right now.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Next one is. Okay. Now that. You've been working in Bollywood and also in the South, like Tollywood and Bollywood.
Yeah.
What is the difference in the choreographies now that we are choreographers, and we'll obviously be working South mein also? Different in the choreography in Bollywood songs and वहाँ के गाने? वो क्या
Okay,
difference?
now tune on your comic mode, huh? Because it's gonna get lethal.
Yeah. You're okay with it.
Yeah.
You have touched a very touchy topic. I can tell you now.
Yes,
We want
please.
to know.
So in the South, what I've seen, especially when I entered work and started work there, it was all about who can do the moves sitting or lying down.
Yeah.
It was always about doing these really
Crazy.
gravity defying steps.
Yeah.
So I think that is, and in Bollywood it's a lot more like without too much effort how to look stylish, just move a little bit here and there and like look for, I mean, like you have to look smashing doing it, whatever. But in the South it's more like it's like bring it on, bring all the energy, which is another way of doing it. But yeah, I think it's all also, even as actors, we many a times laugh at our own selves because we see ourselves doing these very like hardcore steps and we are like, ठीक है, मेहनत करनी पड़ रही है.
But it works, right? But it works.
Oh yeah. I think people enjoy that there. It's also, I also feel in the South in general, not the actors only, but I feel general people are trained either in dance or music since they're kids.
Which is good.
North में इतना नहीं है, but I think the South, it's a part of their culture to train in music and dance since you're a kid. So I think if you see most of the actors there, they're all very, very well trained dancers. So they're not people who are just coming on set and attempting. They've been dancing since they're 4 and 5. So their body language, and just their sheer like ability to, you know, I'm sure you must know Junior NTR or Allu Arjun,
all of them,
or Charan. They are all like, they're brilliant dancers. They really, you know, I think they do some dance moves which most of the people I don't think can think of doing it here.
Yeah, boneless.
Yeah, boneless. Chicken. So make it sound like chicken. Boneless chicken.
You are hungry, Tammannah.
And one thing that you would like to change, like your opinion, if something should change, like, you know, in choreography wise, if you think that change can be, you know, optimistic for Bollywood or for, you know, South in choreography field.
I think there has to be a balance. Like in Hindi, I see a lot of people doing more of, there are only very specific songs which are dance oriented. They're more, so I think somewhere the treatment takes over the dance. Sometimes sometimes the story requires it, but sometimes it doesn't. So I feel like maybe if in Hindi songs there could be more dance, which is more now. I think because when there's Tiger or when, I mean, for me, Hrithik Roshan is someone I've admired. Like Tiger is someone who dances really now. In the girls there are a lot of people who dance. Like there's Jacqueline, there's Katrina, of course. When they dance, you know, you look at them and you're like damn, you know, they're really like, they're amazing.
Good.
But otherwise it's more like more style marrowing, which is also nice to watch. But it's nice to see if there was more dance. And in the South, ulta hona chahiye. But they should just give us close-ups and beauty shots and just put in our hair.
Right. So basically, both can take little from each other.
Yes. Balanced. Yeah, the right word is balance. We can balance it.
Okay. So the next song that we do, yours is gonna be balanced, right?
Balance.
You give me enough close-ups and beauty shots, and then you give me some crazy ass dance.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Next one is yours.
So next one is your favorite actors.
This is easy.
3 from Bollywood and 3 from Hollywood. So we are not asking you from
like
South. You know a lot.
India,
but
and 3
from Hollywood. If anyone. 3.
ये हो गया, मतलब वो इंटरव्यू वाली बात कर ली.
अब जानना भी तो है.
I told also right now I took all the names that I liked of people I admire. I took their names. So someone all of these people.
Okay.
And from Hollywood, do you watch Hollywood films?
No, I don't watch. मैं क्यों देखूँ अंग्रेजी, मुझे तो आती नहीं. Of course I watch.
So anyone? Okay.
I mean, De Niro is someone I've always admired, and he's an actor that I always kind of look up to in the man. और कौन है recently? Everyone is just one film yeah there. Most of
Yeah.
the recent
I do
actors.
like Chris Hemsworth.
Extraction, right?
Yeah,
Extraction, the same,
yeah,
the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thor,
Yeah.
Thor.
Oh, Thor, of course. But I recently saw Extraction, so that's how
Yeah,
yeah, I think
remember.
he's really,
You know?
he's really good. Yeah.
And we
He's
also
hot.
like Leonardo.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, of course. How can
he's
Leonardo?
evergreen.
Definitely,
Yeah.
all time, all time.
Okay.
Yes.
ठीक है अभी इंटरव्यू वाला क्वेश्चन छोड़ के we'll go to the next one. अच्छा, now this I wanted to know personally कि मतलब you're such a big star. Have you had any incident जहाँ पे मतलब ऐसे कोई stalker type या someone very obsessed,
Scary.
scary, or it can be amusing also. If you've had like an incident and you can share with us any such incident.
Yeah, that does happen actually. It does happen on and off. Mostly people are really nice. They really try to reach out to you to tell you that they love your work. And they're just, or it's not even about your work. They just love you or whatever they've seen of you. So that's what they love about you. But yeah, it does get, there are sometimes people who are, who are nasty and who are creepy. But yeah, I mean, I guess can't do much about it. That's a part of what I do. Just like how getting compliments for your work and then getting trolled is a part of my work as well.
Right.
So I guess this also is kind of a part, but it does get creepy and scary sometimes.
It does not. But like it's happened like up
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, I've had instances which have been not very pleasant.
Good. Okay.
But yeah, there's only
Can't
so
do
much I
anything.
can do about it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. You have to take care about it.
Yes.
You're gonna come with a bodyguard suit on. Choreographer plus Tammannah's bodyguard.
I would love to do that.
You will have to do that, Tammannah.
Piyush is going to hire a battalion for me.
Okay, next one.
Okay. So next one is like we just want to know that how you feel, like what's going on in your head when you think about that you are that part of franchise Bahubali who
जिसने मतलब
जिसने वर्ल्ड में हमारे इंडिया में
highest
हाईएस्ट ग्रोस किया है. So
how does it feel?
how
Like
does
it's
it feel?
really
It's
proud.
because none of the
Actresses.
Yeah.
It's Tammannah Bhatia.
It's
who's
only
been a
Tammannah
part
Bhatia.
of this huge
Huge.
franchise and
1,200 crores.
So it was me, and there's of course Anushka Shetty.
yeah.
Yeah.
But let's talk about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was in the part one, which was what kind of all of a sudden shook and brought I think the international gaze on Indian films, and also I think for once a film was looked upon, although it was a regional film for starters. I think people looked upon it as an Indian film. People were not trying to call it a Telugu film or something that had started in Telugu films or a regional film. None of us expected, but what really makes me proud about that film is that it wasn't a character. It wasn't your everyday character that I had to play. I had a character which was completely like not seen before. I didn't know I could pull it off. In fact, I think during the lockdown, I saw the film once to just view and see like what happened, because I think sometimes when you're involved there and that point of time, you don't really understand what's going on. Or even when the film released, they never really understood. Okay, people liked it, people loved it, but I'm like, why do people like it and why do people love it? Sometimes just make sense out of it. I think I got an opportunity to do that while I was in the lockdown, and I just felt like I was just blessed to be a part of a film which was so different. And it was, I think, the fact that it was an absolute genuine attempt. Everyone who worked on the film was very passionate, and that showed.
Yeah. No, but really, you looked amazing in that film. And actually, as you're saying, your character, the way they shot it also was
The song.
brilliant.
The
Different.
song.
Like it wasn't your mainstream actress who would have not been portrayed like that. So.
Yeah, it was super.
Yeah, you were doing action at the same time you were doing song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
looking very.
Like even we watched it during the
Yeah.
lockdown
The lockdown.
because you have to. Yeah, it's a film that you will want to watch. Yeah, to
That's a film that
learn.
has
There's so
repeat
much.
value for some reason.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
not
yeah.
many films we can say like we want to watch them again and again. But there are few films in in Indian cinema where you want to
Yeah.
you want to revisit, you want to go back and
Right.
see it.
Right, right. So yeah, awesome. Okay, so Bahubali it is. Okay, so the next question is, we just want to know your opinions about like आज के time पे Hindi film industry में there are so many actresses. There's like you are there. There's Kiara. There's Pooja Hegde, Taapsee, who else? Rakul Preet. All of them have come from the south,
South.
as it is. So
Yeah.
is there like something in common, or what is that like the magic mantra? I would just put it up like that. Is there something कि मतलब they're doing so well, all of you guys? What is it? What do you
I
think?
think I think the names that you took, or if, in my case, if I might say, is just that we got our opportunities or our initial opportunities in the South, and I feel like the South is very encouraging of people who are talented and hardworking, and they recognize talent on just on merit. It's got nothing to do with anything else. It's all about how much you can bring to the table. What can you do? Are you a good performer? And also, I feel like it's a great place where you will learn how to be a professional, how to learn. There's so much of
Your
technicalities
basics, your
about
roots. Yeah.
all your technicalities are out there for you to learn. So yeah, I guess that almost becomes a training ground of sorts.
Right.
And they really they're very encouraging and they're really welcoming. So I feel like maybe that's the reason these people have all done so well in their career and they're still continuing to do so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm assuming is the magic mantra, or I mean, at least for me, that's been something that's helped for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we have also heard a lot that people there in South, they work so professionally, they are so into their work, they are so,
It's all about
passionate
the
and
work, just
and
the
the way
work, the
they
product.
so that's why how they must have, grown
Yeah.
Yeah,
their
very
roots
professional.
so strong. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Huh.
Masterclass with Piyush and Shazia.
Master.
Are you gonna
Okay.
dance with us by the end of this video?
बोलो मैं तो मतलब always तैयार हूँ
Ready.
but the only thing is इतने से स्क्रीन में कुछ दिखता नहीं.
Only face expressions.
Yeah, यही इसी के साथ करना पड़ेगा.
But your top 3 favorite dancers. Tell me your top 3 favorite dancers.
In the
Can
country.
be from anywhere.
Anywhere,
Like बाहर से भी
anywhere.
चलेगा. कुछ भी. Top 3.
So I mean who I'm exposed to, I can say I really
Yeah.
I mean Prabhu sir starts for me with Prabhu
Yes.
sir. Hrithik Roshan,
Oh,
and out of choreographers, I'm sure you know of Paris.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's fab.
So Paris is someone I really follow her work on. I mean, I follow her on Instagram. I love what work they do.
Yeah.
And so yeah, these are the
Yes.
3 choreographers who I look up to. I like their work. I want to like know what they've been up to or what they're doing.
Awesome. Okay. Prabhu.
तुम लोग का नाम नहीं बोला मैंने. तुम लोग घर
नहीं.
की खेती हो, तुमको कुछ
नहीं. That is fine.
आप लोग मेरे हो, मेरे अपने हो.
You said Ritik, we are happy.
Oh yeah. Like, isn't that like
That's a common point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fans.
Big fan.
Big fans, yeah.
Dance.
Go. Next question.
Yeah. Next question. Very simple. That one fashion trend that you don't like or you don't understand at all.
And one that you like.
That's additional
That
question.
we know now what your fashion is.
Yes.
As it is called.
Fashion
Hashtag
trend
fashion.
that I don't understand. See, I feel like at the end, every fashion trend suits someone. So I don't think it's wrong to. But I just feel like someone should not try to attempt something that doesn't suit them because it's a fashion.
हाँ.
So वो मुझे
Yeah,
समझ नहीं
point.
आता. Like supposing, like for example, I feel like very baggy clothes don't suit me, and if just
Okay.
because it's cool to wear like oversized clothes, and if
Hmm.
I'm because it's cool to wear oversized clothes, I'm wearing oversized clothes all the
Yeah.
time. I feel like that's silly. You shouldn't be doing. So you should. Sometimes that might not even be in trend, but if it suits you, you should still hold on to it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I think. I don't have any particular trend that I'm against. कि यार ये तो होना ही नहीं चाहिए.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah.
think when I see clothes that look plasticky,
Hmm.
like that's something that's a big. I just feel like, how does that even feel to wear? To be honest, मैं काफी हद तक ये लॉकडाउन के बाद ना फैशन के बारे में पूरी तरह से भूल चुकी हूँ, बिकॉज जितना वक्त मैंने अपने पैजामा में मैंने वक्त घुसाया बिताया, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of it. When I have to again enter this whole fashion stuff, I'll be like, oh, this is another world. Acha,
okay. We can't go back this because we are wearing
Exactly.
So that's the advantage of
This is made and this is unmade.
हाँ, that's everyone's story. आज मैंने मतलब पैंट पहनी है just in case it shows for any odd reason. वरना आज मैं भी शॉर्ट्स में ही होती.
जब मैं डांस करवाऊंगी आपको एंड में.
हाँ, वो तभी तो देखा, तभी तो आपको मेरे पैंट्स दिख जाएंगे.
Okay. चल अब तेरा क्वेश्चन.
मैं ही पूछे जा रहा हूँ.
मैंने पूछा था ना last, your favorite dancer.
I asked the last one. I asked the.
You
What
both
to ask
asked.
now? You know so much now. What to ask? You ask us something.
I ask you something. So, what will you tell people who want to learn dance? Like, what should they be? How should they approach it? And for people who are interested in learning different dance forms, and what would be an advice to say younger kids who are interested but don't know how to approach it? Maybe in the lockdown now, because the resources are really limited, you really don't have much option. But maybe after that, how would you ask them to approach it?
I think we will definitely we will tell them to start from basics because that's very important. Like how we all have watched, so many people from TV. We used to watch, so many people and used to learn and used to try those steps. So we should
Right.
start from, what we can, grasp, we can observe. We should start from that rather jumping to directly go to the studio or just start 1, 2, 3, 4. We should actually take it in a very nicer way.
Yeah, like I would just add on to this कि मतलब classes join तो करो ही क्योंकि training is very important. Training is very important, as you said, like how you said कि वहाँ पे बच्चे
Yeah,
बचपन से
बचपन से,
training.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think training is important, but in today's day, everyone wants everything so soon that they just jump into something that's challenging, obviously, and maybe it helps them in a way. But I still feel starting from the basics and then reaching that level is better, I feel. So I think people should
That
not
helps you.
directly
That
come
helps
to
you
the
grow.
it
Yeah.
helps you grow.
Yeah, it's a basic things like
So do you think a
waves.
particular dance form is good? Like, what if you were to recommend one particular dance form to the younger generation? What would you say? What would you say is the right dance form for them?
My personally, what I feel is what you like to see, what you like when you see some style, if you see someone dancing, if you like that, like for example, if I'm seeing a Kathak video and I love the way she's doing those things, I'll get inspired by
Yeah.
it. Then you should just take up that and
Right.
focus on that style. If you want to just explore that one style.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment. Someone knocked on my door.
No problem, no problem.
Don't worry. I mean, I've locked it. ये होता है लाइफ के बीच में someone will
ये
come.
वो scary moment तो नहीं.
नहीं. I'm prepared for all this.
So yeah, as I was saying, I feel कि जो inspire करता है, जिसको देख के ऐसा लगता है कि मजा आ रहा है यार देख के, वो चीज करनी चाहिए. Not try to be like, if I'm seeing a hip hop video, for example, you said Paris. If I also really like her. If I'm seeing her dance, and then I'm like, I like it, but I should start contemporary first. My flexibility will improve.
Yeah.
So that I feel makes your process a little slow also.
Yeah, you are thinking mechanically that way.
Yeah. So that I feel is a thing.
Yeah.
That's
You agree?
Yes, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So what do you
I started dancing, I saw Michael Jackson, so I learned that first.
yeah.
All those waves, all those leg movements, And somehow my basics were so strong because of him. I I learned all of that. Now, then it helped me, aage to do it because I've already done
The
all these
basics.
basics really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's that's the thing.
What
Like
do you
basics.
guys intend on doing with your dance company and as choreographers? What's your um, what do you where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
See, our dreams are never
Oh,
ending. We have a lot that we want to achieve, and I think, see, being very frank, as choreographers, we really want to make a mark,
yeah.
and not just. Matlab, there are so many choreographers right now. It's not just matlab, um, you can count them. There are many,
Many, many,
and the
many.
competition will never end.
Sure.
So for us, we want to create such an identity as choreographers, जो मतलब ऑब्वियसली डिफरेंट हो, हमारा काम अलग लगे, एक ऐसे हो कि हाँ भाई पीयूष आजा का गाना है,
Yeah.
that should come out. It shouldn't be like it's a nice song, like it should
Like
एक छाप,
evolved,
like
like
an evolved
evolved
form
version.
of a song. Shouldn't be like what's happening, something
Correct.
different.
like एक टाइम पे जैसे फरा मैम ने इतने सारे सॉन्ग्स दिए,
Hmm.
Yeah. Of
एक
course.
पल का जीना एंड ऑल
Yeah.
दोज रोमांटिक सॉन्ग्स एंड शाहरुख सर सॉन्ग. सो आई थिंक वो एक ट्रेंड था जो फॉलो होता गया.
Set to a trend
वो एक ट्रेंड
Yeah.
सेट हुआ एंड दैट्स फॉर लाइक नेक्स्ट 10 years 15 years.
till
वही
till date.
till date वो चल रहा है. So we
Yeah.
would like to give something to the industry that we can also take it
Like
ahead.
maybe upgrade it a little bit, tad bit. Nah,
Yeah.
it's super, but tad bit, that tadka that we
Yeah.
know we can give. So that I
Yes.
think as choreographers we want to achieve.
Yeah.
And obviously, as dancers, we feel that we don't want to stop the process of growing, the growth as dancers as well. Choreographers are someone who can dance, and
Sure.
obviously you can direct. But
Yeah.
dancing is what made us what we are. So I don't think technically we should not stop training. We want to like continue doing that. That's why we have this space
Because
also.
it happens when a choreographer becomes a choreographer and he gets busy in shooting and creatives, costumes, everything. So he forgets to work on himself or
Yeah.
herself. So I think
That's a
that
great point. Actually, that's a very, very valid, and I think what you're saying, I've seen that happen. So I know what you mean to say. It's very, very.
Right. Right.
yeah.
So now the two of you, because you are a duo, you're not an individual. So what happens when you don't agree on something? How do you? How do
I
you
punch
kind
him
of-
in the face. What else?
That will help. That will help decision making.
Oh yeah. No, but
What do you
you
do when
say
you
this,
don't agree?
yeah. You say this. I'll be too frank and I'll give out what should
I
be.
no. Well, actually, what we do when we have two different,
Opinions.
opinions and two different, you can say, hook steps, like in a
Anything,
easier way,
anything
that
that's different.
we are creating a hook step and she likes that one, I like that one. So what we do is we keep both of them, we work on them, we take a time, we give them, a little space, and then when we are, relaxed and normal, then we think,
Space.
that way ki, okay, we are calm now, let's think practically and realistically which one is actually the good. Then we agree on a one point. We have to, because we can't do. So
तो एक ही
it's
पिंकी
a
पोंकी नहीं करते.
नहीं.
नहीं करते, पर टाइम जरूर देते हैं,
या फिर
मतलब
mix कर देते हैं. Mix कर देते हैं.
Mix कर देते हैं. Okay, चलो,
See,
good.
also like this is like about the hook step, what he's saying, but otherwise also there are so many opinions that
Creative
clash about
differences, yeah,
creative
yeah.
differences. But during that time, obviously, you have to just know that whatever that other person is saying is for the product.
Yeah.
So ego pocket में रखो and just know he's your partner, and
Yeah.
it's all about the understanding at the end. So
Absolutely.
if we win,
Yeah.
we win together. If we lose, we have lost together.
Together.
what
I
a
think
line, what a line.
that's a message for
What a
like the world.
Okay, so one question came in my mind. I want to ask.
बोल
Will you be
बोल,
my
आज
friend?
पूछ ले, मन में तेरी जो
Will
भी
you be my
मतलब
friend?
question
मुझसे
यार,
दोस्ती करोगी?
Pinky promise. Okay. So actually, recently we started doing diets.
हाँ.
recently. For the very first time, I am
Why?
doing that. Be-
Why?
because
Because he was so bored.
yeah, because 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 we were feeling like that we were looking like a melted ice cream, and
What?
our
Adrak.
stamina our, our
Adrak.
stamina was going actually we felt it. Our stamina was going
Down.
down, and we we used to dance for like 1.5 minutes. We could pull off a performance of one and a
A
half
piece.
minute a piece, but we are getting tired in a 50 seconds, 1 minute. So we were very
Fit नहीं लग रहा
fit.
था
We were
बैठे
not
बैठे.
feeling
It was more
fit.
from
So
fitness perspective. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we started this calisthenic and CrossFit workouts.
Yeah.
Because
So
as you said, we also don't have weights or anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Like you
diet,
being the fitness.
yeah, so diet, the cravings and all that, how something give us that we can switch our, mind when
Some
we
tip, yeah.
some
No,
That will
see,
help
this
yeah,
is
us.
what
because you've
I
been
do.
doing from very long
This is
time.
how I battle it, to be honest.
Hmm.
I for your diet, see, everyone knows कि uh, processed food नहीं खाना चाहिए as much as possible. You eat stuff
Yeah.
that's naturally available, like fruits, vegetables,
Hmm.
seeds, nuts,
Hmm.
and don't obsess over protein too much. Don't obsess over any food group too much. Just eat a balanced diet. So that part everyone knows. Fried mat khao, ye mat khao. These are like regular things which everyone knows, but
करते हैं.
कोई follow नहीं करता.
हाँ,
But I
okay.
feel like agar you have a craving, right? Like if you have a certain craving, how I deal with it is I do so much of it that after, like suppose मुझे ना pizza खाना है, तो I'll eat so much pizza that मैं फिर 1 महीने तक मैं pizza देखूंगी नहीं. So that's how you do it to a point where you get grossed out. And then you feel like मेरे को ना मैं और खाऊंगी ना ये तो मुझे ना I will not want to live.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
so that's the way to deal with your cravings. And also you can, and if you feel like you're repeating it, like you're going into
Yeah.
a rut, you're like, if you're eating that, you're eating it continuously.
Me.
So find like if you have sweet cravings, then find stuff
I
like
have
dates.
chips and all only.
I have
craving.
sweet
Savory.
cravings.
So if you have
Savory,
sweet
yeah.
cravings, you should eat stuff like dates or eat like fruit. Like right now, I mean, अभी तो mango season खत्म हो जाएगा, but while it was there, you can eat the natural. And if you want to eat sugar, eat it in the morning, just not when you're
हम तो
sleeping.
उठते हैं afternoon
Yeah.
जब भी उठते हो, whenever you're waking up.
Yeah, but not before sleeping.
Yeah, just have whatever you want. Do all your pap early in the morning. जो भी पाप करने हैं, सुबह सुबह कर लो. Because your body
Yeah.
will still digest it in the day while you're doing stuff and you're moving. So, I mean, and don't call it a cheat meal, call it a treat meal. So don't feel guilty about it. Have it,
हाँ.
enjoy
Hey,
it,
no guilt.
Yeah.
Food is love. yeah.
enjoy that little pocket of fat, that little
Yeah.
thing you hold. Enjoy that. And I think like if you just love yourself and love the fact that ठीक है मैं ऐसे ही हूँ, मैं ऐसे ही दिखूंगी, it's fine. You start accepting and then you don't obsess over it.
True.
So I'm
समझ रहे हैं
not
ना?
someone who says ये मत
तू
खाओ, वो
समझ-
मत खाओ. Just do it and get done with it, and then follow like a routine or a pattern.
Okay. So now we are really struggling little bit. तो होता ही है ना start में.
Start.
Yeah, but
But
when
अभी
you
1
decide to
month
go on
होने
a
हैं
plan,
proper.
that's good. I think
Yeah.
you're looking slimmer to me from the last time I saw you.
I was just waiting for it.
Is it control? Is it control? Or is it...
Maybe I don't know.
What is what contour powder are you using? Please tell me. I want
I
to
didn't
know.
put anything. What I woke up like this. What are you talking about? But yeah,
Awesome.
hopefully now after lockdown, jab bhi we'll meet. You
Of
tell
course.
us if you can see some difference in our bodies.
I am very sure. I'm very sure your bodies
me
will
out.
be very different.
है ना?
With
तू भी
pleasure.
बोलना चाहता है. ये भी बोलना ही चाहता है यही line.
क्या?
Check me out.
वो तू है ना बहुत शरीफ बन रहा है वो डर के मारे.
है ना?
नहीं, I'm like this only. No.
So now tell us one thing that after the lockdown and everything, which all songs that you mentioned about, what all are we doing with you? Which all choreographies of your films and stuff?
We're starting first with your the one which is called Skin, na?
We'll do something new. Now
Not
that's become old. अब
become
पुराना हो गया. हाँ.
Then you make something for me which you
That.
think I should try, and from the same perspective of changing body language,
Right.
and then let's attempt it.
Yeah.
पहले
Yes.
class में mark मत देना बस.
नहीं, don't
Let
worry.
me survive it.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Banana
और
question.
कोई काम?
In fact, we'll do something, and this is for all our Insta viewers, whoever's watching right now. Like,
Yeah.
we'll post a nice video for them. We'll
Yeah.
make
Yes.
something post lockdown and post it for them.
Done.
Yes.
I think Badsha was here. Sending
Yeah,
hearts.
Bacha was there sending
Yeah.
hearts.
I think those hearts are for you.
Yes, not
And
for
obviously not
you.
He
for
can
us.
do the music for us. You tell him.
Yeah, he can actually.
You tell him to make music for us.
We were telling him because Genda Fool's his song and everything. It's like we were telling him कि मतलब लोग मास्क वास्क डाल नहीं रहे हैं. मैं कल गई थी बाहर जो भी, लेकिन साड़ी
Yeah.
पहन के सब वीडियो जरूर डाल रहे हैं गेंदा
TikTok
फूल पे.
videos.
हाँ.
Like what is happening?
No, but it's important right now to understand the seriousness of the situation, and lockdown
Okay.
अगर ease out भी होता है तो भी it's
मत
not
करो,
like the
मत.
virus goes, you know, the virus
हाँ.
is still there. So
Yeah.
so you have to still be very, very careful and responsible at this time.
Yeah. So you wanna dance something?
Ben, मैं तो अभी अपने bed में पहुंच चुकी हूँ. Just if you want to see bed में हूँ अपने.
Wow.
Really?
अरे इतनी टाइम से हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. यहाँ से जो कराना करा दो.
By the end of this live chat, you're gonna be like sleeping. Like, okay, good night, guys.
यहाँ से जो भी करवाना है करा दो.
No, we were just
Chill.
chilling.
Chill, we'll make you dance after the lockdown.
Yes.
फिर हम कुछ बहुत
Hardcore.
Hardcore. Done. So, thank you so much for joining in. We're not gonna take much time. इससे ज़्यादा और क्या लेंगे? Chat ही बंद हो जाता है एक
एक
घंटे
घंटे
बाद.
के बाद
हाँ, बस अभी बंद हो जाता.
But yeah, you wanna say something?
I just love you guys, and I'm just happy we did this live, and I hope people who watched have liked it, because this was dil se, whatever it was, sab dil
Yeah.
se tha.
Yeah.
And
Thank
that
you. We love
affection
you
for the
too,
both
yeah.
of you will always be there, because you're just such amazing people, apart from the amazing technicians that you are.
Thank you so much. Like as you said, घर की क्या? घर की खेती.
घर की
We are घर की खेती.
Yes,
घर
yes.
की खेती, hashtag.
Hashtag.
Love you so
Give
much.
my love to your dad.
Yes, I
Yes.
will.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See you. Thank you.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.